Hello everybody, I'm Rotten John and welcome back to Conan Exiles. Today we're in the Exiled Lands and we're going to head up to the volcano to attune our bracelet to the obelisk up there so we can fast travel up there. Make sure you are subscribed and have the bell notifications on because this is going to be a two-part video. In this first part we're going to get our bracelet attuned, then we'll have to go back to our base and work on making some armor that is more heat protective. For our first trip up there, we're going to wear our epic reptilian armor. This armor will give us all the protection we need to go through the cold area to get to the volcano. Now we'll use our map room to teleport up to the Black Keep dungeon area. And if you don't know how to get there, you can always watch my video called Tellus Sorrow Sword. And in that video, I'll show you how to get up here and how to get your bracelet attuned to this obelisk. And also coming this way, I'll show you where you can usually find some saber tooth cubs, and with a little bit of luck this time we'll find one or two of them. However, the saber tooth cubs are not guaranteed spawns, and this is the only place where you can find them. Now when you use your map room to fast travel up here to the Black Keep dungeon obelisk, you can just outrun all these legion skeletons and head directly to the entranceway to the volcano. From the Black Keep dungeon obelisk, we kind of want to head northeast direction, but I think we're gonna take a little sidetrack route here and see if we can find a saber-tooth cub or two. When we get to where the saber-tooth cubs spawn, I'll show you the location on the map. At this point here, we're just going to follow the riverbank eastward, which will take us over to where the saber-tooth cubs have a chance of spawning. And we'll just continue along this route till we get to the Ice Spire Chasms. Now once we get to the Ice Spire Chasms, we're going to climb up one of these big rock faces here. That's where we're going to find the saber-tooth parents and hopefully the saber-tooth cubs roaming around. And it may either be this tower of rocks or the next one over. It's been quite a while since I've been in this area. And of course I chose the wrong one to climb up to. But I don't want to edit this out because then I don't want you guys to get confused as to where we are. So back down we go and we'll try another one. Now you can wind your way all the way through the Ice Spire Chasms here, but it does get pretty dangerous. There are a lot of these legion skeletons lurking around, and also the frozen rot branch bosses that I think you see in the background there, and they're pretty tough up here. So we're going to deal with this legion skeleton here and then climb back up to the top of the chasm. Now this is the area where you'll find the saber-tooth parents and the possibility of the saber-tooth cubs to spawn. Unfortunately, I don't see any saber-tooth cubs roaming around here, so we kind of struck out. And you really do need to be careful in this area because there are a lot of saber-tooth spawns around here. And here's the area that we're heading into. This is the outside ring of the volcano. Looks pretty neat at nighttime. As soon as we get to the entrance to the volcano, I'll put it up on the map for you so that you can see exactly where we are. Now if you took your chances inside of the Ice Spire Chasms and ran all the way through it, this is the area where you would come up out of it. You can check around this area also because sometimes the saber-tooth cubs will wander all the way over into this area. From this point, we'll head directly north, and that'll lead us to one of the 3 entrances into the volcano. This is the Road of the Pilgrim entrance, and it is on the far east side of the volcano. And a pro tip word of caution, bringing a thrall or a pet into the volcano with you is very dangerous. Thralls and pets are dumb when it comes to volcano lava. They tend to typically run right into it, and you'll get to hear them scream and howl as the lava kills them. Now when you find these kind of bluish looking nodes, you can harvest them, and this is where you're going to find a lot of your obsidian. You can also get raw ash and gold dust out of them. So yeah, if you were looking for raw ash to make your black dye, this is a good source of finding it here. Now at this point there's pretty much only one way to go, and that's just to keep following this path. If you do venture off anywhere else, you could end up getting lost up here and maybe run into some trouble. So for your first trip through here, I would just stick to the path for now. All over through this volcano area, you're going to find those blue nodes, which is where you're going to get all of your obsidian. And we're going to cover that in the next video coming up here pretty soon. And now is the time that you have to start being careful with your thrall. Like I said earlier, your thralls and your pets are really dumb when it comes to the volcano, and they will run right into the volcanic lava. Now there aren't many NPCs that you have to worry about fighting through here. There's hardly any at all in this first part. What you might run into though are the baby rock bosses. And any of the NPCs that you do run into during this first part of this are going to be neutral, meaning they won't attack you if you don't attack them. Now I am being real careful with my thrall here and not getting too far ahead of her. If you do get too far ahead of them, they try to teleport to your location, which usually means it takes them through the lava and kills them right away. You've got to kind of make sure that you lead them in a straight line to wherever you're going. Now from this point we're going to start running into more NPCs, and like I said, they are neutral unless you attack them first. Typically when I get up here with a thrall, I'll put my thrall on attack nothing, and that way I can move through here without getting in a fight with anything and everybody in this area. And all the thralls that you do fight and defeat in this area will drop your normal loot just like anywhere else on the map. There is another way around this section to get to the volcanic obelisk, but it's just quicker and easier to climb up this ledge here and continue on. Now there are areas in here where you can place a wheel of pain, and this is an area that you're going to want to come back to because you can get some really good named thralls out of the volcano area. And for anybody that missed it, I did put my thrall on attack nothing so that I can move around through here freely now and have her not attack every NPC that we come up to. And another good volcano strategy for your thrall is to just simply put them on guard somewhere, but try to remember where you left them on guard. Otherwise you have to use the rescue feature and you lose everything that's on your thrall by doing that. So obviously here, having my thrall on attack nothing didn't work because, well, my thrall's attacking everyone again. One good thing about fighting the thralls or NPCs up here is that they will drop obsidian tools and weapons that you can pick up and use. Although the durability on them is usually pretty low, but it is an opportunity to get some obsidian tools and weapons. And here we found Rizza the Brutal. She's a named taskmaster. It'd be a really good one to have on one of your Wheels of Pains. Really speed up the breaking of your thralls. Here are one of the baby rock monsters. It's actually called the Living Magma. They can put up a little bit of a fight. They don't hurt too bad when they hit you, but you got to be careful of them. So listen, to all of you that have subscribed to this channel, I want to give you a huge, giant, heartfelt thank you for subscribing. And to those of you that haven't subscribed yet, I would hope that you'd please consider subscribing. It's totally free. Only takes about a second of your time to hit that subscribe button, and this channel will never ask anybody for any money whatsoever. And when this channel hits 1,000 subscribers, I will give away a copy of the Isle of Sipta for Conan Exiles free to a lucky subscriber. So I see it named Thrall here, and I gave the truncheon to my Dalencia Snow Hunter, and I'm going to try to get rid of these extra NPCs around here while she knocks out the named Thrall. I believe the named Thrall is Yes Please, or Yes Please, and I believe she is a Carpenter bench Thrall. Now I'll give Dalencia her sword back and take the truncheon back from her, because I probably need her to help defend me more than knocking people out. We'll come back and grab Yes Please after we attune our bracelet to the obelisk, and then run her back to our Wheel of Pain. Now you'll come to this big volcano altar here, and all the people here are still passive, meaning they won't attack you unless you attack them first. And sometimes you can find some decent fighters here. Now up in the center here is a guy named Vathus the Hierophant, and you can talk to him and he'll give you a little more story lore. Also, anywhere around this altar and anywhere down these steps that we're heading to here, you might find a wandering trader, and he will sell you ice. Ice is very handy up here at the volcano because it helps cool you down. Now when you get to this cross bridge here, there's going to be a fighter, an archer, and one of the magma creatures. Now, all of these will more than likely be hostile. The magma creatures tend to get the fighter and archer aggroed up, and then they will start attacking you. And here we are. Here's our destination. You can see the Volcano Oblisk just in the distance behind us here. And here we go. We now have our bracelet attuned to the Volcano Obelisk. On the next video, we're going to continue on from the obelisk here. We're going to go deeper into the volcano and see if we can't make it all the way through the volcano. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching, and please remember to hit that subscribe button. It's totally free to you, and it's going to help you stay up to date and learn more to make your gameplay even better.